What's on, ladies and gentlemen? My name's Ross, I like games, and today we need to look at the yellow Digimon deck. You see, we've done a deep dive into the red starter deck, we've done a deep dive into the blue starter deck, we've not yet done a deep dive into the yellow starter deck. I would like to fix that. And I know I've gone on record, I've done a learn to play, I've looked at all the cards from all of the decks, and we've done one slightly slower game through each of the decks, and I've gone on record as saying I was not a huge fan of the yellow deck initially. It was the one I was least excited for. It was also the one that I had no trouble finding up for pre-order when the other two were sold out. Since we started playing them, the excitement level is very high. Speaking of which, that's a really nice opening hand. I've got a level 3 ready to go, I've got a level 4 ready to go, I've got a level 5 ready to go. This is looking good. So my opponent gets Piamon down, my opponent gets Agumon down, and I am ready to roll. So, we get straight up into level 3, which we are able to do. We can then get straight up into the level 4, which we are able to do. And although we do have a level 5 ready to go, we're actually going to play a Tamer here, because this is the ridiculous Tamer that gives all of your security cards an extra 2,000 power. So I think it's fair to say that that's actually going to come in super handy if my opponent tries to take up my security cards here. Okay, Sephiroth would have taken down Piamon anyway, but never mind. That also means there's only maximum one Sephiroth in my deck now, which is very sad. Oh, and he's gone and played that card, which makes all his security cards super beefy. Maybe we don't attack the stack this turn. Now we've only got the one level 5, so we might as well just go. And it's a pretty beefy level 5. Oh, and we've actually gone and drawn ourselves a level 6. And it is the vanilla level 6, but even so, that's not too bad. Oh, we do. See, the thing of the yellow deck is, right, it's when you get Sephiroth, that's when it becomes really good. Okay, now they have got their blocker out, which is, it's alright. We don't have a level 3 Digimon right now. Okay, now, this dude has got an inheritable skill, whereby when you attack, you lower a Digimon by 1,000. Oh, I'm going to have to risk attacking and cross my fingers. Okay, it works quite nicely. So that's alright. So he's got his one moderately beefy dude, but that's okay. Oh, and I've actually... Oh, okay, no. I want to play another Tamer, and then the theory here is very simple. I want to make sure that if my opponent attacks my stack, they lose their Digimon. I want to make sure that it goes wrong for them. That's my goal. So... even, you know, they're not building up a huge amount of Digimon here. So the plan is that they, even when they attack, they lose their Digimon every time. So they only get one security attack per Digimon, and it basically ends up going well for them. Now, because I don't have a level 3, I can't bring this dude out. So I do have a couple of option cards. Oh, I see I can take down his power by 2,000, which is fun. It's not going to do very much. Okay, right. Now what I can do is I can level 6. And then I can actually go ahead here. So I think I'll do that first of all. And I do get to lower his power by 1,000 doing so, which is alright. See, this is where if I had the other level 6, if I had me Sephiroth, that would be crucial. But I don't, so it's kind of a moot point. I suppose I might as well play a level 4. Yeah, let's take a blocker down. At least now, and I know I'm, yeah. I know it's a bit of a pain, but I'm kind of alright with it for now. The problem is, I will get destroyed and not destroy him because he's the red deck and he's got all the boosts at the moment. And I've given him way more, memory than I usually like to give. I need another level 3 is really the thing. Now he does get his, I think it's a Birdramon I want to say. Oh, no, he's got his level 6 rolling, which is upsetting. But again, it's his vanilla level 6. And oh, now he could take out my level 6 here. He's choosing not to. So I'm just going to block. Oh, but blocking gives him +3 memory. I forgot about that. I'm still feeling all right here. Oh, I don't like he's got 3 of his tamers down. I don't like he's got a 17,000 power Digimon. Now my security are all weak and all. His security now is super strong, but I'm all right. Okay, so I finally drew into my level 3. I don't have much memory at all, but that's okay. Now, on his turn, his Digimon are super powerful. On my turn, they don't get any of their boosts. So, I'm good. I can just take him right down. He gets destroyed. I stay around. I'm still ahead in terms of security. I can now play my level 4, which is nice. And I can now play my level 5, which is quite nice. And then next turn, I've actually got my Sephiroth as well. So now we are really starting to get in a good position. So this is looking very, very tidy at this point. He's only got his one Digimon. It's a level 4. I've got my level 6. Next turn, I can have another level 6 if I like. He's evening up the security. Ah, if I had 4 tamers, that totally would have destroyed him. But he's also got to be super, super careful going after my tamers, after my security card, because of my tamers. So I think in that regard, I really am in an excellent position here. Now, I cannot level 6. Oh, right, let's give him -1,000 power. See, if I had level 6 and... Oh, no! That's upsetting, but I can allow it. Now, I'm not going to attack as much as I want to attack, because I cannot risk losing Sephiroth. Not, losing the opportunity to get Sephiroth out. Plus, next turn, I can get my level 2 and then go straight to level 3, level 4, level 5, depending on how much memory I have. So, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling like I'm in a good position. So, I'm just going to kind of let him go. Because on my turn, he's going to go down to a low level of power. And I'm lowering it by 5,000 when I attack. 1,000 for me, level 5. Magna Engemon, I think. Oh, I get another tamer. Beautiful. And then another 4,000 because of... Oh, how much has he got, though? I can lower him by 7,000, which is fine. This is good. So I'm actually going to be able to take him out as well, which is really nice. So... let's go up into my level 3. Let's play my option card and reduce him down by 2,000 power. Then I can attack the stack. And then my inheritable ability brings him down by 1,000. Then Sephiroth's ability brings him down by 4,000. And I actually get to attack the stack while also getting rid of his Digimon, which is quite ridiculous. And then I get an extra memory and an extra 1,000 power because of inheritable skills. And life is looking very, very nice indeed. And I tell you what, all I'm going to do is just get my level 4 rolling. I'm leaving him with 1 security card remaining. I've got my Sephiroth rolling. I can win the game next turn. And he's got very little rolling. And this is what the yellow deck does, right? This is what's so good about the yellow deck. Plus, I've got 3 of my tamer here. All of my security cards are getting an extra 6,000 power, which means that they're just not being taken down here. And even that dude, he comes out of 5,000 power. When I attack here, I'm going to destroy him. I don't need to be fair. So we can level 5 without giving the turn to my opponent. Really need to make sure I'm doing this in the right way round. And then I attack that. Lower him by 1,000. Lower him by 4,000. He goes away. I take out the final security card. I get an extra memory, and I get an extra 1,000 power because of inheritable abilities, which is nice. He also gets an extra 1,000 power. Final security card goes down, and I have still got a Digimon ready to attack with, so I do. Still not as fast as a red deck. The red deck is proving to be the fastest of the decks, which shouldn't surprise you, right? The red deck is the aggro one. The red deck is the one where you're just sitting there and constantly building up all of your extra power. So this is good. I'm loving the yellow deck. Like I say, we need to do a couple more games with the yellow deck in this video, but from everything that I am seeing, these are showing off free cards that reduce power, by the way. From everything that I'm seeing, the yellow deck is the strongest. It is so hard to keep going again. Oh, I can get a really early Sephiroth with this hand. Because I can go straight up to a level 3. And then I can go straight up to a level 4. And it does depend, I'm going to need 7 memory to do it. But in theory, I've got the cards in hand just to go straight up to Sephiroth next turn. Which is ridiculous. And the thing is, between the tamer that bulks up your security cards so that essentially, I keep saying Sephiroth. Sephiroth is the bad guy from Final Fantasy VII. Seraphimon. Seraphimon is the one. I'm sorry for everyone I've been triggering all videos so far by calling it Sephiroth rather than Seraphimon. I apologize. So I'm bringing him out. I'm going to level 5 straight away. I'm going to level 6 straight away. Now, in a real game here, I would be extremely tempted to leave this in my raising area, because I know that the red deck's got that Gaia Force card that can just be dropped and destroy a Digimon. If he were to drop Gaia Force right now, it would be horrendous. Oh, I don't like this. He's got a really early level 6 as well, and I think that gives him extra security attacks. Oh, this is bad. I'm a little bit stunned right now. Yeah, he's got security attack +2. That's horrendous. And I can't take him out because my level 6 is weaker. I'm actually going to lose this game because as much as I got the early Seraphimon, he got the early. Is it War Greymon? And I can't compete with security attack +3 on what is essentially turn 1. Now I can play this to get rid of his extra security attacks. So he now only gets to attack once. But the problem is I can't take him down. If I attack him, he's not actually going. Oh, okay, right, that's what we do. So what we do is we attack him. Okay, we can, because we're taking him. Because we got the inheritable skill that lowers it by 1,000, and then the skill that lowers it by. Yeah, okay. I might as well play that, because if I pass, I'm giving him free memory anyway. So maybe we can pull this back? I mean, my opponent taking out 3 security cards immediately is absolutely devastating. Completely and utterly devastating. But hopefully I can do that thing where I can constantly be taking out his Digimon while I'm attacking. I can still bring this back, but it's going to be extremely difficult to do so. Okay, so first things first, I attack the stack, and I use my skill to bring his power down by 1,000. Then I use my skill to bring his power down by 4,000, and he goes away while I take out a security card. That's good. And I also get buffs because of evolutions and all of that. Okay. You know what? Even after the horrendous start, I think we might be able to bring this back. That, I have no real That was a misplay. I could have evolved, and if I'd have evolved, that would not have happened. But it's alright, I still took out a security card. That's what I really wanted. So I can do that again. And now I've evolved. To be fair, if I'd evolved the previous one, I wouldn't have evolved him, so we're fine. And then I was to play down a Tamer. Now we're even on security cards, and I've got my Tamer out. I might be able to pull... I think I might be able to do it. I mean, you can see the non-vanilla level 6s really do get silly very, very quickly. So he's going to take out a security card, which kind of sucks. But I think... Now, I do have one of those option cards. Brilliant. So, I can actually do that thing again, where I take him out while getting rid of his security, and I think I win next turn. So let's take him down by 1,000. Then we'll take him down by another 4,000. And I know he's not destroyed yet, we're fine. Oh, I think that's just bulked up his... I don't even care. Now I can play the option card and lower his power by 2,000 till he goes... And again, this is why the yellow deck is nuts. Because essentially what I'm constantly doing here is taking out his Digimon while I'm attacking his security stack. Oh, that sucks. Never mind. I am supposed to either be taking out his security cards or be taking out his Digimon. And what I'm able to do here is actually both in one go. To the point where even though he got an immediate, as early as physically possible, security attack +3, which should have just ended the game there and then, he took out 3 of my 5 security cards super early. I was still able to come back, and I think I'm going to win this. Because he's not able to really... Oh, he can block me. He can block. Oh, that's upsetting. And you know he's going to block. Oh, I've made a gigantic misplay, ladies and gentlemen. I have made a gigantic misplay. I had the option card that I could have used to lower his power by 2,000. If I'd have lowered his power by 2,000, he would have been KO'd by the skills and he would have been unable to block me, and I would have just won the game there and then. That dude. Again, I'm just trying to pass it to him with as little memory as possible. So that was a huge, huge misplay on my part. This option card would have lowered his power by 2,000. My skills lowering his power by 5,000 would then have basically just taken him out straight away, and I would have then attacked to win the game. It doesn't matter because he's not in a position to win the game, but it's still a terrible, terrible misplay I should have known better than to make. Doesn't matter, I'm still winning the game, but I want it on record that I could have won last turn. It was just a very silly mistake on my part that led to me not winning. I want everyone to be aware of this. That's important to me. But you can see here, this yellow deck is nuts. I don't think I am ever going to play against someone who gets a more aggressive start with the red starter deck. I mean, the only thing he could have done that was maybe worse would have been dropping Gaia Force to just out and out destroy me. And I don't think that's in the app, if I'm honest with you. So, yeah. Now, I need to get a level 5 fairly soon. I need to get an early level 5. He's got an early level 4 out. Okay. So, I've got my level 3. Got my level 4. Let me draw into a level 5 right now. Go on. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh. So, let's chuck him down because he's a blocker. Yeah, let's get the blocker down. It's more memory than I like to give my opponents, but I think it's the right thing to do. Oh, do not attack next turn. His security cards are going to be nuts. Yeah, I am not attacking. Anything I throw at his security is going to get destroyed next turn. So, I'm just not doing it. Now, we still don't have a level 5, unfortunately, which is very upsetting. So, let's play... So, I need to keep my level 3 and my level 4 for evolving up from my egg next turn. But this is alright. he's not attacking my stack. So even though I'm having a kind of slower start because I've not got the right evolution lines, he's not attacking my stack right now. And I've got 3 Digimon ready. Next turn I flip my egg, level 3, level 4. So even though this deck isn't working like it has in previous turns, I'm kind of alright with it. And I've got 2 blockers. I need a level 5, but I'm about to draw 2 cards, so wish me luck, ladies and gentlemen. Wish me luck. Okay, not what we're looking for yet. See, I can lower power by 2,000, but then I'm going to lose. So, oh, he's blocked me. That's upsetting. But now he's resting, so I can actually attack him and take him out. And I know I'm giving the turn over to him, but I'm giving the turn over to him with 1 memory. So, oh, this is a weird start to a game, isn't it? I don't know if I actually like this. I'm going to let him do it. Yeah, I'm going to let him attack the stack. I'd rather not, but see, that's where I need my tamer. If I'd have had 1 tamer there, a single tamer, and I would have been fine. But this can happen, you know, you get bad beats. I've not drawn my tamers or my level 5s, and that is essentially what's done at this game. That is why this game is going so much poorer than previous game. I might have to just drop my Seraphimon, you know. I'd rather not. For the time being, I'm keeping up. There is an argument to not have attacked with him, but I'm going slowly, and I worry that it's a bit too slowly. Okay, now we get one of my tamers. That's all right. We like that. Okay, this isn't going great. But we did take him down because we got the tamer first time round, and he's got a level 6, hasn't he? We might lose this one, ladies and gentlemen. We might lose this one. Let's see what we can do, shall we? Okay, so we finally hit a level 5, and we do not have enough memory to actually be able to use it. So, let's attack and hope I don't get destroyed. But obviously I do get destroyed, because why would I not? If I level 5, I'm passing the turn to him. I feel like I'm not playing this right. I feel like I'm making mistakes. I don't know whether I've just got one of those hands that's not working, but he's got his level 6 rolling, and I might not even be able to level 6 next turn without giving it up. And he's ahead. And I've not got much of a setup. Yeah, see, like that, that's not enough. I'd have needed another 2 tamers. He wins the game next turn, and I don't know if there's anything I can do to stop it. I cannot get Seraphimon out without passing the turn to him, which is what I really need to be doing. Did I not do that? Could I have done that last turn and didn't? See, the problem is, if I Seraphimon, I'm just giving the turn over to him, and he can bring that out, attack twice, and win. Yeah, I think I've lost this game. And this can happen, you know, I didn't get my tamers early. Missing evolution lines is the worst thing that can happen. Especially if your opponent is able to consistently give you little memory. I don't think there's any way I don't lose this game now. Which is sad. But, yeah. I'm not terribly upset. These things are going to happen. My opponent had a better start than I did. Okay, let's do one more game and call it a day, shall we? I'm still loving it a lot more than the blue deck. And these things are going to happen. There has been some discussion on the Facebook group about whether we should have a mulligan rule in Digimon. And on the one hand, I see it. And on the other hand, I don't think we need a mulligan rule. Even with the game we just had, I don't... Yeah. Although, to be fair, we've got another pretty bad hand going here. Do I get to go first? I do not. No, to be fair, we got a level 3, we got a level 4. We're doing all right. Okay, so what have we got? I think one of the things that impacted me last term was last game I had too many blockers, and my blockers were consistently causing me to pass the turn when I attacked, and that was upsetting me. We have no choice here, of course, so let's go for that. And then we'll get my tamer out. And again, it's just level 5. It always seems to be level 5s I'm looking for. Seriously, go back, check the other videos. See, I'm not lying with this. Always a level 5s. Oh, and he's got... And see, that's the other thing. That is the other card I adore in the red deck. Gives all of his security guards plus 7,000 power, which just makes it almost impossible to actually seriously attack the security stack. So... yeah, that'll do. But again, I've got level 4s which give up memory when I attack and no level 5s. Still feel good. I've got 2 tamers out. And again, that's a big difference between last game and this game. Last game I had no tamers. This game I've got tamers. I like tamers. Tamers are good. Oh my goodness, it's just a level 4 party. I don't have any level 3s to evolve. And the problem is I am giving up memory when I attack. Now the good news is I can attack here. I can afford to give up the memory. No, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to do that again. I've got another one of these ready to go if need be. But here I can take out 2 security cards while leaving my opponent with just... oh, and I don't even lose either of them. So now I've taken out 2 security cards and left my opponent with 1 memory to use on their turn. I'm kind of loving that. That looks pretty good to me. I'm alright with that. I would quite like it if they made memory trackers with each colour combination. Because how cool would it be right now if mine was yellow and his was blue? Okay. See, he hasn't even brought a Digimon out yet, so it's getting a little bit embarrassing at this stage. Yeah. I'm just going to attack the stack twice more and cross me fingers. Oh, okay, I lose that one. That's a bit sad. But see, I can do it again, and if I don't get destroyed... come on, don't get destroyed. Even if I do, I'm ahead... oh, okay. But see, even here, I'm ahead by... I've taken out 4 security cards, and he's taken out none. So I feel pretty good about this. I feel like I'm having a good time right now. Okay, now. Again, there's lots of option cards. Actually, oh. He's got 3,000 power. I've got 2 of the cards that can take him down. But, yeah. What do I do? I can't play Sephiroth. I don't have enough memory. Another one of the blocking dudes, I suppose. One of my favourite things about this game, one of the things I think really helps improve the flow of the game, is the fact that when you evolve a Digimon, you get to draw a card. One of the things that really, really sucks is the fact that I keep not being able to evolve. So I don't get to draw cards. Oh. Okay, so here's... oh my goodness. So these security Digimon now get plus 14,000 power. I'm just buying myself time at this stage. Okay. So I don't get to bring a Digimon out now, but I do have a level 3 to go and evolve up. And what is very, very cool here is I can do this and lower him by 2,000. And then I can do this and lower him by 2,000. He gets destroyed, and the turn passes to him with just 1 memory. Although I feel like I've played like all my level 4s right now, so this dude ain't going to be evolving anytime soon. I might just play one of my level 6s next turn, you know. I think I might be far enough ahead in the game that I can legitimately justify just playing a level 6. Right. No, don't need to. Don't even need to. Because unless he drops a blocker, these two can win the game for me next turn. And I've actually even got that to get rid of his Agumon. So I'm feeling good about this game. Get rid of his Agumon, pass the turn to him with 2 memory. I've got 1 security card that I need to take out, but I've got 2 Digimon on the field, 1 to take it out and then 1 to go and win the game. So, yeah. Feeling good, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling pretty good. So, I think all I really need to do this turn is attack the stack. I really don't care what... it doesn't matter, because he's down to 0. And then pass him on attacks, and I win the game. Go me. So we saw very different games. We saw one game here where the yellow deck just did what it did and crushed. One game where I was massively behind and managed a ridiculous comeback. One game where everything went wrong, and one game where it wasn't great, but we pulled out a fairly slow, methodical victory. I like the yellow deck. And I know that the red deck went 5 for 5, and this went 3 for 4. Don't even care. Love the yellow deck. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That's my playthrough. I've shown you each of the decks. I've now done a big grind through each of the decks, and I would very much like to hear your thoughts on the yellow deck and the game in general, to be honest. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts. Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, and follow me on Twitter at the Wossy, where we talk Digimon and a whole bunch of other games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, all that good stuff. But by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching Wossy Play.